All right, here we go. Game 1 against the Yankees. First game of the road trip. Pretty long one, but let's do it.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Mike Yastrzemski. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now.
If he's the best player, that's crazy.
That's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him. And they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just about to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Russell Pruitt, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
And it's fouled away. Rodon ready. Here comes. Good eye right there. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Sam Haggerty.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Nico Hoerner stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. In the air, out towards right center. Robles on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. 2 down. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Julio Rodriguez at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one ripped. Taylor ranging back some more.
Gone, baby.
Out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. His 13th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Nice, Julio. Just enough on it.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Short porch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Right now, the leading RBI man in the American League. He's
might as well look at their
this
defense.
Season.
Taylor.
One of the other important pieces
Don't
as
rub
far as
on
raising
Robles,
awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. And the first offering is not close.
What number was that? His 9th home run given up.
Now fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski on his way over. Makes the catch, inning over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Just enough.
Back at Yankee Stadium.
And Kirby
And
is
on the
starting
hill,
against
George
New York
Kirby. What do you look for
Yankees.
here?
A really
His
good
home.
outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
In his home. He was born in New York. I think he was a Yankee fan.
Here's a
Cool.
speed threat. Oswald
Leading off
Peraza.
for the Yankees, the shortstop, Oswald Peraza.
You drag butt? A little bit.
And here it comes. That's in there. Strike one.
All ones the count.
That one drifts
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Mike Yastrzemski.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
DJ LeMahieu, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
My defense is good.
Kicks and deals.
Hey!
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a ball popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in New York. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Ty France. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Down and in, moved his feet. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ripped on a line. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
One gone, runner.
Yeah, I was going to go for 2, but I think I would have been toast. I think. Even with the throw being off, I think I would have been out. I probably would have been safe.
First. And up next for Seattle, Sean DaCosta. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Farmer leads off first with one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Rodon sets and deals. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And the next pitch is way outside. Got him swinging.
The danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Okay, I saw.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Rodon fires. Foul ball. Rodon, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that one almost got him.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, 2 down. And it's even up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
High fly ball out into left center field. Taylor snags it on the run. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 1-0.
This has got to be the weakest New York Yankees lineup I've ever seen. The fact they don't have superstars anywhere on their lineup is crazy. And it's just a bunch of average players.
Kirby back to work. They say it went. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Chris Taylor down. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Hitting 97. Good velocity.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Taylor started after it.
Bye-bye.
Trying to hold up. Now a look to first. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice.
Breaking ball is real good.
Share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher. Do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Isan Diaz up to hit now. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball one there.
Look, pretty good. Could have gone either way. Should have went strike, but should have been a strike. It's fine.
That one down the line, and he grabs it foul. And that one a little bit high.
Ooh.
2-2. Next offering misses down and away. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So man aboard. Andres Chaparro stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there, 0-1. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Got it by him for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay.
Nice job.
As long
Nice
as
job.
he's getting results, and right there, thrill.
Oh, okay.
Back now in the Bronx. On to the 3rd inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Russell Pruitt. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Here's Nico Horner. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. Horner, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018. The pitch. And fouled off. And a 1-1. And a foul ball left side. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he deals. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was ugly and not
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
normal for me to chase
He's already
that.
homered in this game. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Time asked for it at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. That's to third. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Workvet. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. Kirby back to work. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. And the right-hander deals. Check swing. No appeal.
That
And the
should have
count
been a
even,
strike.
1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. To the right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Victor Robles.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
First offering, and it just misses. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Peraza playing up the middle at short. 24 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. In the dirt, ball one. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and
that was his 8th.
Stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Peraza at second with 2 down.
Yes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. One and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And downstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings
that
complete.
Curveball is
it's
nasty
the Mariners
today.
1 and the Yankees nothing.
Nasty.
Back in the Bronx, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Ball one, no strikes.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ty France getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That's towards center. Yastrzemski sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer digs in now, and he's already
Dude is on
singled
fire
in this game. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And that's outside. Outside. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Step off throw to first. Raleigh back in on a dive. Now he steps out as time is granted. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
That was a really good pitch. Really good. It was a ball, but way too close to take. He's not throwing a lot of changeups. And
here's the third baseman, Sean DaCosta. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. This one popped up. Peraza squeezes it, and that's the third out. One left for Seattle, but they still lead it 1-0. Back in New York, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the right-hander back to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as
Dude,
a
his
pitcher,
breaking
when the
balls
hitters
are
swinging
so
at
good
everything,
today.
you
Slider
feel no
and
need to
curve.
challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's leaning. Should we go inside?
And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. 1-2 the count. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor stepping in now for the Yankees. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's in for a strike. Hayes leads off first with one away. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Stepping in, Isan Diaz. Doubled in his first AB.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One down. Andres Chaparro stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss.
Big strikeout.
Huge strikeout there.
Yeah, real big.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Victor Robles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty delivers. That clips the corner.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is down low. Oswald Peraza waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two outs, and that'll load the bases.
Wow, this is a rough inning.
3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the lineup flips over. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. In there, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And here it comes. Hit hard, should be extra bases.
Oh no.
One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And they clear the bases. 3-run score. It's 5-1.
Well,
what a rough outing this has been.
Later on when this game is over. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses.
You know, Boo, DJ LeMahieu is one of those guys that if you're on the other side and your pitcher's got a no-hitter, he's the last guy you want to see at the plate just because his bat control is so good. He uses the entire field.
Out to short. Ortiz
Finally.
whips it across.
Wow.
That'll end the inning after a lot
That was
of
rough.
scoring.
That was rough.
So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners 1.
I'm going to bring Kirby out for
And welcome
beginning of the
back.
next
All
inning,
set
but
for the start of the inning.
we'll get
And
one more
stepping
inning
in
out of
for
him,
the
maybe?
Mariners, Sam
We'll see.
Haggerty.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And a pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Flied out his first time.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me. He said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And a pitch. On the ground to third. To first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 14, Russell Pruitt.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Russell Pruitt. Good contact guy, good defender. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And now the lefty. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. That drops in, plays it on a hop.
Nice.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Nico.
Runner at first with 2 away. Nico Horner up next for the Mariners. Step off, throw to first. Pruitt back in standing. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
What kind of stamina does Rodon have? 83. Okay.
Kicks and deals. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Rodon to 2-0. And that one is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one.
I'm running.
2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The count 2-1. Runner takes off. Throw
Got it.
there.
Safe.
Safe.
11th of the year?
Chris,
yeah, I think
his
so.
wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 3-1. In the air, right field.
Shit. That was such a good pitch
And
to
puts
hit.
the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. Mariners leave one. They're down here 5-1.
Rodon's cooking, man. He's doing real well.
Welcome back. Now the third baseman, T. Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, T. Brian Hayes.
The pitch. That to right. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Man at first. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted to the pull side. In there for strike one.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate.
What did I
The
say at
numbers
the beginning of
paint
this
a pretty
game?
clear
Looking at their
picture. The
lineup,
offense
I was like,
playing with
they're
fire
pretty
today.
mediocre.
7 of their hits have come
And,
off of fastballs,
they're
so that
kicking
tells
my
me their
ass.
timing is pretty locked in right now.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling, and clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Next offering is in for a strike. One, two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Next pitch is outside.
Kirby just doesn't have it. He's doing real well,
Runner
and then
at
he
first
hit a
with no
wall
outs
and
here.
not going well.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Taylor.
So digging in, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Last batter. Let's get a double play. Let's go.
There's the strike.
Yep, he's only hitting 93 now. His time's up.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses.
Nice.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why.
Okay.
It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it
And
hard,
we
and
come.
it gets plenty of bite on the end.
A.J. Puck takes over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
All right, Puck, come on, buddy. Let's get the last out. Wow, lefties are hitting 367.
Diaz in the box again, takes a strike. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The pitch. And 1-2. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball 2.
Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2-2 now. Up the middle. Ortiz tosses to first.
Nice.
That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees.
All right.
They're up 5-1.
I'll be right back for the second half of this game. See if we can come back and win.